Please.
Do you want to run and support the student education program today?
Not today.
It's going to be 16:43.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody.
What are you doing?
Making a video.
Ah. I need to be warned about these things.
We're going to see.
16:43.
We're going to see the grandbabies.
Here's your drink.
Yeah, boy.
I thought you brought a drink. That's what
I did bring a drink. It's in the floorboard.
Oh. That's why I was asking you if you knew it came with a drink. Ow. Thank you. Really? I'm not in the mood. I haven't eaten. I'm gonna shove that straw in your eye. Not really. Don't report me.
Man, that fucking drink is full.
Did I tell you about the time it was like Wednesday night, I fought a bush? Because I got scared. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning and
why do you think I'm making a video?
And I had to walk out because I had to walk the perimeter. So like I came from the other direction and they have those, the bushes with the pink flowers. They haven't trimmed them at all. So it has like a bunch of branches or whatever off. And I just cut through the rocks, the gravel or whatever, to get up to where I have to scan.
And the bush was like, hey, babe.
Well, I have to scan the thing. And I thought there was a person there. And then it hit me in the face. And I was like... For like probably a good 15 seconds, I was beating up a bush. Thank you. But it was dark, and I was tired, and I was scared. What if it was a homeless person that was on drugs?
Yeah, my wife, her second job is a security guard.
Oh yeah, I gotta take care of an empty building and make sure homeless people don't break in or sleep on the property. That's all I do. It's fun times. But I think Wednesday was the day that I watched 5 movies. I spent like 8 hours of my shift watching movies.
Watching movies.
So I have this app. I had an app on my phone that people would upload movies from the movie. They would tape them in the movie theater and then they'd upload them to this app or whatever.
Tell me you're old without telling me you're old.
What, tape?
Tape, yeah.
Whatever. Everybody knows what I'm fucking talking about. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. And then,
I'm gonna tape me a movie.
Whatever. So then they put it up there, and it's like the new movies that are still in the movie theater. So then I watched like 5 of those. And then I was like, good thing I watched them for free. Damn it. Will you stop? I'm trying to talk.
I'm trying to eat. I'm fucking hungry.
Good thing I watched them for free because those movies suck. I saved myself like $60.
Most new movies suck.
And I was all hyped up for it because it was Jason Statham and everything, but that movie was not good. That was one of his worst movies I've ever seen.
Oh, the newest one?
Yeah, it's not good. I didn't like it.
Do you have any napkins?
Like 1.
I know I'm breaking my rule about eating on fucking camera.
I never had that rule.
Well, I am fucking starving, guys.
Not my rule. I'm gonna shove these tacos in my face. What?
Going to see the grandbabies.
We gotta go.
So, FYI, this is going to be a long video.
Yeah, because it takes like an hour to get over there.
Yeah. And we don't live all the way east. There's probably another 30 miles of town east of us.
Yeah, you have to hit Gilbert.
No, clear out to Queen Creek.
Oh, the one I can't say.
Yeah, say it.
I'm not saying it.
Queen Creek.
He's just being mean.
And I'm going to show this because I'll probably never do a video of it. There's a company here that makes metal sculptures.
And yes, people do have them in their yards. Ooh, I want that. Here, let's turn the corner. Ooh, aliens. Phone home. Ooh, I want that.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to cell phone store, got my wife a new cell phone, which in turn I took over her old phone, which is one generation newer than this phone. I know everybody's like, what the hell? Phone. Yeah, I got two phones now.
I got two boobs.
Because it was cheaper to get another phone than it was to get a camera. And with me having two cell phones, I can get a mount for my tripod to put two phones on, so I can like do videos on multiple platforms at the same time, or like how we're doing this.
Straight to my own.
If I had the other phone, if I had another phone mount in here, I could be doing a time lapse. We could upload the time lapse to my Explorers on the channel as we're doing this. And I know people think I'm crazy that I've got like 5 or 6 YouTube channels. Sit back and enjoy our conversation.
I'm not conversating. I'm shoving tacos in my mouth.
So what's this called, babe?
I don't know. The nursery. That's what I called it before.
No, you called it an orchard.
Yeah, it's an orchard. Isn't that wrong?
Oh, and here's the booby church.
That's a church?
I think it is.
Yeah, it is a church. Because they're talking about having Easter.
Yeah. The booby church.
No, it is a church. Sweat.
Man, I am making a fucking mess. But out of every Taco Bell, speaking of Taco Bell, they're closing that one in Scottsdale.
Yeah, I saw that. Because it's crap and nobody goes there, and they probably want to extend something.
Well, they're building a new one across the street.
Yeah, a bigger, better, darker.
Yeah.
Priced one.
So the classic Taco Bell that we went to for our
10 year.
whatever anniversary.
It was 10. It was the 10 years since we met.
The one that had no parking and
Yep.
no hardly any dining room.
Yep.
But it was cool because that was the original like Alamo style Taco Bell. And if you want to see what I'm talking about, do a search on my channel. Like, I don't know what I titled it as, 10-year anniversary or what. Or if you just want to see about it. It's vintage Taco Bell, Scottsdale, Arizona. It's really cool.
It was like 1 fucking second. Now you're gonna have to wait for me to speed up because you're a dick. I'm gonna take my fucking time.
Because people are too fucking antsy. Like it's Sunday, goddammit. Can't you see the handicap plate on the back? Or maybe that's why they honked.
Maybe.
Like
That
hey,
old person fell asleep.
like hey, handicap, light screen. Man, if I don't end up with half of this burrito on me, she told you. And
I'm in the direct fucking sunlight.
Yeah. Do you call it a traffic light or a traffic signal?
It's a light. Because it lights up.
Do you call it a backpack or a book bag?
It's a book bag because it holds my books.
But if you put something other than books in it, man, this thing's gonna get all over me.
Barking dogs. What? It's crooked. It's crooked. We got turned when I turned the corner. The phone got turned.
But man, out of every Taco Bell that I've eaten at, the one that we just picked up food from, our local one, the best.
You remember that crappy ass one we went to in Prescott Valley?
Oh, I was just about ready to talk about that.
I didn't even finish that food. I threw it away. It was so nasty.
That Taco Bell had no flavor.
I don't know what was wrong with it. It didn't.
How do you not have any flavor at a Taco Bell?
It didn't taste like anything.
It was bland.
I threw it all away, and then we went to Danny's because that was the only thing open, and we barely made it. Ah, shit! It's my muscle memory. I didn't mean to turn here. I need to go straight.
But that was a nice trip, though.
My muscle memory was going to Dutch Bros. Because that's what I do when I go to work.
And if you haven't watched that video, we my wife on her birthday,
Oh, there's a Tesla truck behind us.
on her 41st birthday,
I'm 21. Go up.
we took a trip to northern Arizona.
And those two people at work thought I was 21.
Shot a bunch of video.
I thought that shit was hilarious.
Shot a time lapse and everything.
He's having problems over here. You got sour cream on your nose.
Uh-oh.
This is his first time having Taco Bell, everybody.
Sorry.
Oh shit, it's the red light still.
It's just fucking taco. Man, that Jeep's nice. And yes, that Jeep has a plate on it. That is street legal here, along with the side-by-side. Street
People be driving those side by side to fucking Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Ah! Sorry. I swallowed a duck. This road is curvier. That's why it's 40. And not 45.
Yeah, over in Glendale, there's a Jeep with 52-inch tall tires on it. Street legal. There is no height limit here. You can have a vehicle sitting 2 inches off the ground or 20 inches off the ground. It does not matter. And again, apologize for eating on fucking camera. But my God, I was starving. Because it took forever to get my wife's cell phone switched over.
And then it wouldn't let me factory reset it like I was the freaking someone that stole it. That's probably why.
Probably why. Yeah, so the phone that I'm using right here is the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE. FE stands for Fan Edition. It's just, you get everything that flagship Galaxy has, except a couple things. Like, I think there's less storage. I think the flagship has 256 gig of storage. The FE has like 120 something. But same camera, same processor. No, the processor is the prior generation flagship phone. So the S20 processor. And
Oh, it's gonna be on camera.
oh, I know. I'll have to take the sound out of the video. But the phone that she had is the S23 FE.
But that was the one they had. They didn't
Yeah.
have the 21 when I got my phone.
My phone's 4 years old.
I know, mine's like 2.
So we had to get it in. My wife a new phone. She got the Rebel 7. And
Well, that was better than buying you a nicer phone just because of the stabilization.
yeah.
That's the only reason. Otherwise, I was just gonna buy you that shitty ass A16 phone.
Yeah, don't get the Galaxy A16 if you want to do anything with the camera. It doesn't have stabilization.
I don't know why everybody gotta be driving so fast. I'm driving 70. And everybody's gone.
So they had to take her number from the S23, put it on the Rebel 7, take my number from the S21, put it on the S23, and then put the new number, whatever the hell it is, on the S21. And it took the girl about half hour,
Yeah, just to switch everything over.
but we had to like explain it to her like twice what we wanted it to do.
Well, I even was confused for a split second.
And then my wife got some badass fucking case for it. Got the little metal plate so we can stick it on our magnets.
Yeah, so I don't have to glue one to my phone.
Because, like, you're on a score sheet magnetic mount right now. One you can buy from Walmart for like $13.
Am I following this? Should I follow this to the... Okay, I don't know.
Take this to the 101.
Going 101 North?
Yeah, because Zena lives in North Phoenix.
Well, yeah, I'm going 101. Yeah, that's what I mean. 101 North.
And
And then I just had a brain fart.
take a drink every time you see a Raffy sign.
Raffy.
I've already seen 3 of them.
He has extended over into Mesa now.
He's taken over
I see him in Mesa now on the I saw him.
on the buses.
No, not a bus. I saw him a billboard somewhere.
Yep.
Close to Mesa, like off the freeway. I can't remember. It was probably one we just saw.
Yeah, we have Lerner and Rowe. These are lawyers here. Lerner and Rowe. We have Rappy. We have Sweet Jane's.
Yeah,
We
they're
have
like
the husband and wife law firm.
the accident lawyers.
Yeah, we have
mostly.
the accident lawyers.
They're all like accident lawyers and DUIs stuff.
I just saw a billboard for one that said Top Dog.
That's a lawyer.
Yep.
Shoot, this is the.
I know. Watch these motorcycles.
I can see them. They're not invisible. I never get on the 101. I never get on the 101 North here.
They are to a lot of people, though.
Fuck, they're speeding up. I'm not gonna be able to get over.
Then just take this all the way in. Well, you can dip now. There we go.
I gotta dip again. This is the south. This is the south lane.
Well, dip it, yeah.
I never get on the 101 right here. This one. This one. I was just gonna go like I was going to work.
So we were on Loop 202.
But then I
Which-
forgot. I should have went to the. I should have took the 10 to the 17.
Which loops around,
But I hate the 17.
yeah. Loop 202 loops around the East Valley where we live, down into South Phoenix and up. I think it hits back to I-10 at like 59th Avenue. Now we're on Loop 101, which
Goes up to Scottsdale.
goes up through Scottsdale, North Phoenix, and back down. And there's another fucking Cybertruck. That one's black. That's cool. I would never own one. Not saying that I'd never own a electric car, but I don't like the Cybertruck. I don't like Teslas. Not meaning that I don't like Elon Musk. The dude's a freaking genius. But I don't like Teslas. Their build quality, if you get up close and look at them, is horrible. Because it's a tech company building cars. Not a car company that's also a tech company. It's a tech company that builds cars. And I like actual buttons. I don't like the whole have to do everything on the fucking screen thing.
I would drive a hybrid.
Our next car will probably be a hybrid.
I mean, it would take some getting used to, like this car did.
Yeah.
With all the safety shit on
Yeah, this car's full of safety stuff.
it. I just like the blind spot thing.
And a lot of people
love to ride in your blind spot
a
around
lot of
this
people
place.
hate the safety stuff. And I'm like,
That's the part I do like is the
I fucking love it. I love that
the
there's
blind spot.
a light that comes on in the mirror if a car is like right there.
Because half the time you can't see it, even if you look. And then they fly up, because people speed up to be in your blind spot. Like, they see you trying to switch lanes, and then they'll speed up to cut you off.
Yeah, because if you haven't noticed, our car doesn't have like the best visibility in the back.
I know, I'm looking at the fucking sky all the time.
It's really swoopy in the back with really small windows. Which is the reason why we got this car, because it doesn't look like a normal Toyota. And that's why there's only one generation of these here.
Because nobody else wanted it.
Because they didn't sell very good. For one, they weren't priced right.
Yeah.
Like, this is a $35,000 car. Granted, it's the top trim level, the limited, but it's a $35,000 car. Even the base model was like $26,000, $27,000.
Yeah.
And I mean the base model with like hubcaps and no options. Yeah, I get to see the new grandbaby.
I'm just going to look, not touch. I'm just going to look through the window.
freak the baby out. Baby, yeah.
That is true. I do make babies cry. Just my face, I guess. Because my coworker brought her cousin's baby or something. She was watching her cousin's baby one day, so she had to come in. So she brought her in. Her cousin's baby was probably, I think she was like 9 months or 10 months or something. And the second she looked at me, she started crying. I was like, I didn't do anything. They're like, what did you do? I was like, I didn't do anything. I'm just standing here.
But yeah, there's a lot of Teslas out here in Arizona.
People love Teslas.
Well, one of the cool things is about electric cars is that there's a lot of apartment complexes that have electric car charging stations.
Oh yeah, they do. Some one of my jobs did too. One of the assisted living places I worked at had 2 charging stations for electric cars.
I mean, if you're into car spotting up here in Scottsdale, just sit at an intersection and you can see all kinds of cool cars. Classic cars, exotics.
Ooh, a green Range Rover, that's nice.
Like, it's nothing to see a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. Porsches are like Toyotas up here.
Yeah. It just depends on what area you're in.
Yep.
The farther north you go,
The fancier the cars.
the fancier shit you see.
And yes, we have casinos here.
And the farther south you go, the funkier it smells.
Because technically all of this over on my
Well, it's not
on my right side
southwest.
is Indian reservation.
Yeah. Wait, the Talking Stick Resort is Indian?
Yep.
Oh. How did that happen? Just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to get into heaven.
And a ton of motorcycles here.
And nobody wears helmets. I saw a guy flying down the freeway and his helmet was attached to his seat.
That's because there's not a helmet law here.
Oh.
And these people,
Then why even bother having a helmet?
for if they have to ride somewhere that's got a helmet law. Me, I rode with a helmet all the fucking time.
Well, yeah, because the second you get thrown off that bike,
Yeah, and I got thrown off my bike at 60 miles an hour.
the second you get thrown off that bike, you're gonna get road rash, and you're probably gonna get a bad head injury.
Spent months in the hospital.
And road rash is the least of your problems.
And luckily, I mean, I had a lot of road rash, a lot of broken bones, but my body heals amazingly, which is probably why after all my heart attacks and strokes, I'm still here. Because I have fucked my body up doing shit. Like my first factory job, I was trimming like half-inch pieces off of wood because we didn't have the right length of these 1x4s. So I had the tables all set up and I was trimming half-inch pieces off so we could get the right length. And end of the day, I was dead tired. Coffee wasn't working anymore. And I reached up there to flick off the pieces of wood that was stacked up, and I flicked the saw while it was running. Ah! Half of my index finger, the end of my finger, was gone. Like, gone. They wanted to do plastic surgery on it. I was like, no, just stitch it up. You can't even tell now.
Just stitch it and put that, well, I don't know if they had that back then. I call it the petroleum gauze, but it's like zero form or something.
I mean, I got stabbed in my arm.
You know, it's only one lane. Person back there.
I got stabbed here with a 4-inch knife. You can barely see the scar. And all they did was stitch it up. That guy, I think, is still sitting in prison.
Was it stabbed you?
Yeah. Because he'd already been to prison.
Oh, damn. And he just got out?
Well, I don't know if he just got out or he'd been out, but I threw him out of the bar. Cops did a trespass card. The guy came back in the bar the next day, tried to attack my wife at the time. She screamed my name. I went running to the other end of the bar, and he pulled a knife out, drilled it into my arm. Needless to say, I shattered his fucking nose. See, everybody wants to punch in the jaw and in the stomach. No. You want to stop a fight in its tracks?
The nose.
Right in the nose. Just,
That shit hurt. I've never been punched.
Yeah, I know.
I've never been punched in the nose, but I got hit with a basketball in my nose.
I got punched in my nose years ago.
My eyes instantly watered
Yeah.
up. It hurt so bad.
Worst,
And it didn't even break it.
worst pain ever.
Or fracture or nothing. It just kind of smashed it a little bit. But it hurt.
Yeah, went to court over it. Because see, the bar that I managed wasn't in a good area of Phoenix. It was a fun bar. We had some wild times there. But needless to say, every cop in the neighborhood, I had their cell phone number. Because it was easier for me to call their cell phone than to call 911 and have them dispatched.
Yeah. It was 10 times faster.
Like, we wouldn't even call from the bar. If my cell phone number showed up on their phone,
They just come to the bar?
they just come to the bar with like...
Especially if they're only like around the corner or something.
Yeah.
By the time you call 911 and tell them where you're at and blah, 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 and then find the cop that's in that area or whoever. Yeah, you just wasted 10 minutes. Ooh, ponies.
Are they trick ponies?
Shut up.
I've been asked if I miss the whole bar life, managing a bar and stuff. I do and I don't. Because when you're managing a bar 6 days a week, that's got live entertainment 6 days a week.
Yeah, 6 days. Usually they only do it a couple days a week.
Every year that you're doing that, you're aging 3 years. There was days where I get out of the bar at like 5 a.m. Because I did it all. I was a manager. I had to stock at night. I had to clean. I had to do the money. Everything. I get out of there at 5 in the morning. And then the day shift bartender would call me at 11. Say, I'm not coming in.
Jesus.
Needless to say,
Probably at the last fucking minute, too.
the second time you called me, say you weren't coming in, was the last time you were fucking calling me. Because they would never call me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. It was Saturday because they were out partying Friday night.
Uh-huh.
So I'd be, I'd have like 2 hours sleep. Have to come back in 10 bar all day long. Or till I could find somebody to come in.
That's killer.
And then, when the night bartender would come in, they would come in at 6. We started all of our night stuff at 9:30. So I'd have like 2-3 hours to, do the 3 S's and get right back into it.
Oh, I forgot I got that. I can't eat that. Put that over there. I can't eat that while I drive. It's too hard.
If you know what the 3 S's are, leave it in the comment section. Do you know what the 3 S's are?
I know what 3 S's are because I do them. Speaking of that, it's been like 2 days. Wait, Wednesday, Sunday. No, it's been like 1 day.
But,
Fucking sandpaper face.
but yeah, it was a fun job. But there was always drama. But man, we had some wild times there. Like we had this big scene kid night on Friday nights.
Our apartment complex is huge.
And the main guy for Friday nights, his name was Craig Citizen. Great guy. Well, he had a birthday party. And I couldn't find him at the end of the night. Then after everybody gets out of there, he's like, hey, Mike, come here. And I'm like, where the fuck are you? Because he was on the mic, on the speakers and stuff. And he's like, I'm behind the DJ booth, which I'd built this big 3-foot platform and built a big DJ booth on top of it, so you were out over everybody. He was hiding up inside it because about 95% of his clothing had gotten ripped off that night. He goes, I need you to come get my keys, go out to my car, give me some clothes. And then he after I did that, he goes, you can just keep the keys. I'm going to Vegas. I don't know when I'm going to be back. He didn't come back for 2 weeks.
What the fuck? Oh, that's cool. That's one of those fancy cars with the snake. That one in front of us.
Maserati.
Yeah.
Piece of shitty.
Oh, they are?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Garbage.
They just look cool, I guess.
Expensive garbage.
Oh, like that other car. Look with an R.
Range Rover?
Yeah.
Yep. But Yeah, when he finally comes back, I was like, bro, I was getting worried. He goes, man, Vegas is wild. He goes, I wish you had a bar in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, me and
That
you
would have been
both.
awesome.
Me and you both. Because when I took over Filthy Phil's, that was the name of the bar, it was on the verge of shutting down. Because the owner wanted it to be like Cheers. And you can't keep a bar open
Cheers is a TV show. That ain't real.
with like 6 people sitting in there sipping on beer. And
That's not real life.
me and my late wife, within 6 months time period, turned it into the hottest nightclub in all of Phoenix. Like, we had people showing up in limousines, like basketball players, football players. They didn't care that it was a shitty ass bar that didn't have a VIP section. They just knew that if they wanted to have the wildest night of their lives, to come there.
That's cool.
I mean, we would have a line out the door on Friday nights, paying a cover charge to come in. I saw so many boobs being a manager there.
I saw a lot of boobs when we lived in the ghetto. Crooked ones, saggy ones.
Crackhead boobs.
Yeah. I saw a vagina too.
Yeah, all the joys of living in Phoenix, Arizona. Whoop, whoop. Slow down.
They can speed up.
It's a Jeep. It's probably going max speed.
Probably. It's like I'm maxed out.
Because it's probably from the 90s.
Give me a hand. Oh, my nose is itchy.
Yeah, it was. We had bought this sound system put in there that would just rattle the fucking walls. I mean, we had bought a sound system for like a big place, probably like a 20,000 square foot place. We had a 3,000 square foot bar. What was really cool is each and every night was a different theme.
Did you have an outside place?
No,
You didn't have a balcony or patio?
nope.
Oh.
You went outside to smoke, you couldn't take your drinks with you.
I know that's a different licensing.
Yep.
To be able to drink on the balcony.
But like
or the patio.
Friday night was like seeing kids. You know, oh my God, that's my song. And these little girls go running in there and dance. Saturday night was hip hop night.
Oh my God.
And I got some big name DJs in there on Saturday night for the simple fact a lot of places didn't want them playing what they called ghetto rap.
Ghetto rap? Who's ghetto rap?
Like Biggie, Tupac,
Really?
Ice Cube.
90s rap is ghetto rap?
Yeah.
Okay.
They wanted them to play like
Whatever.
like Boys to Men, that, you know, R&B type stuff.
Ew, nobody wants to, no.
And I would tell everybody, you bring me a crowd, you can play whatever music you want to play. If you want to play freaking polka music, I don't care. Like Wednesday night was like skater night. Had a bunch of skaters. Never sold so much Pabst Blue Ribbon in my life. The distributor would bring like almost a pallet of PBR every week. Our fucking dumpster was red, white, and blue. Fucking PBR cans.
Am I taking the 17?
No, you're going up to 59th Avenue. Well, I mean, you could take 17 down.
No, I hate the 17.
Yeah.
I was just asking.
Now, see, I did the DJ on Monday night. Monday night was my favorite night. Yes, I was a DJ. Monday night was
Oh my gosh.
hair metal. Guns N' Roses, Skid Row, you know, all those hair metal bands.
Just get the fuck over it, dumbass. God.
Because, man, Sebastian Bach on our sound system, man, it sounded so good. People would come in with long hair and all the like 80s stuff. And I had a deal. You show up in an iconic 80s vehicle, your first drink's on the bar. Whatever you want. Whether it be beer or you want a double shot Crown, it was on the bar. There was a person that showed up every Monday night in an 87 Buick Grand National. Probably the most iconic 80s car. He would come in and get a Crown and Coke. Yeah, that was my favorite night. Because there wasn't any mixing or whatever. I just had to, you know, when one song would end, I'd have to start the other song up right at that moment. Or if the song had a long intro, I would take out some of it. Basically editing. But man, it was fun. And yes, I had long hair back then. Not like long hair, but it was down to my shoulders. My daughter wanted to work there so bad because I was like a rock star to her friends that I managed bills because it was like everybody wanted to go there. Like Friday night, we would hit, people would start showing up at 10 p.m. We would hit maximum capacity, 135 people by 11, and still have probably 50 people outside wanting to come in. Little shitty hole-in-the-wall bar. Man, it was fun. And I mean hole in the wall. The windows had gotten shot out. They were covered up with plywood. Old Spanish tile floor. The front door had been like ripped off the hinges so many times that they had built one out of 2 sheets of plywood and a bunch of 2x4s. There was duct tape on all the bar stools. But those are the fun type places. There was ice in the urinal in the men's room because the urinal never flushed.
Ice?
Yeah, because ice would melt. Huh?
59.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. The crazy part was me and my wife at the time, we lived in a 27-foot long motorhome. We parked it at the back door of the bar. I ran a coax line from the security system in the bar out to the television.
I don't know if this is the right exit, but we're exiting.
I ran it out to the television in the bar so I could keep an eye on everybody in the bar. our bartenders made bank.
This is 51st.
Well, we'll just take it down to Bell and over. But yeah, it was